It's a beautiful, beautiful abode. The
Yes,
interview,
from this area.
it's very interview style. You look like Michael Jordan in The Last Dance.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I take that personally.
And I took that personally. Well, welcome back to the Game Day Chug podcast about sports and beer, beer and sports,
And all
with
that
some
in
beer.
between.
I have beer. I'm gonna drink
As
it.
well. Cheers to you. We got, it is a game day. It's not our game day. The Oklahoma City Thunder just went up by 7 in the fourth quarter. So looks like they're going to be tying it up one game apiece.
That first
Our
game of the
last podcast,
series.
our last podcast, the old Houston Rockets were still playing against neither one of these teams because we got bounced by a 40-year-old. 41, I'm
I
sorry.
I got a haircut since then, and it's already back.
Huh.
I
Very nice.
I need it again. Um, let's see what else has happened. Um,
I I moved into a
yeah,
new house.
yeah, you completely moved.
Yeah.
Well, everything you
I
see around you.
Yep,
What is it?
everything
What
here.
is it that Mufasa says to Simba? Everything that the light touches.
The light touches. That's mine,
It's
technically. It's true.
That video was great of you in the front yard with the realtor sign. And you just took the thing off and you said, "This is mine,
Mine. Mine.
not for sale, mine." Yeah, that was beautiful.
Thank
Whoa,
you.
earthquake!
We're getting close and personal. Oh,
Hmm. Well, since our last pod, um, Correa got hurt for the season. Pena has been back for like 2 games. Um, we've been doing not so well on the baseball front, but the whole division is under 500. So if you're going to be bad, you picked the right division to be bad in.
hmm
The hope is not dead because the division is bad. Um, I saw Hunter Brown through today. He was hitting 96. So sounds good to me. Sounds like get here as soon as you can. Hader has pitched a few times, so that would be big. Um, McCullers got scratched the other day from his start. And worst of all, I think, is Altuve. Uh, Altuve hit the injured list maybe 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Um, so that's my worst
it,
nightmare.
it's a lost season. You know, my wife, she asked me today, she was thinking about Father's Day gifts. And I guess for my dad, she said, what would be your favorite team? Texans, Rockets, or Astros? And I said, I got to be honest with you, they all equally piss me off. Um, there is no love for them. There is just only. It's hard to put. It's hard to describe my feelings towards these teams. All of them.
It's called pain.
I want.
It's called
I root
pain.
for them. I root for them, and I want them to succeed. But they piss me off more times than that. Um, but I did say that it would probably be if I who I want to win the championship the most would probably be the Texans.
I was
Okay,
hoping you'd say that.
merchandise. It's probably I wear the Astros the most because they've got the H and that like symbolizes Houston. And then I just know most about the Rockets and their history, and they're the first championship, and so they're the ones that kind of put us on the map, you know. So there's that love there, but it's hard to pick a favorite.
It's like picking between all of your disappointing children. If you had three children
Yeah,
that all were bad,
yeah,
that's where we're at right now.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
It's
so,
like
in that vein, I would be taking the Texans because it's been the longest since you pissed me off. Like, the other two have pissed me off since then. And so,
right.
right now, the
Well,
focus is on you two.
yeah, it's because their season ended first,
Right.
like before the other ones have. So they were in the. And CJ has done some good things. He cut his hair. He's working out. He's posting some gym videos, which is very.
He
Um,
recruited the offensive lineman from the Browns. He's the
oh,
one
did he?
who, yeah, Wyatt Teller, he's the one who got him here.
Excellent.
You
So
got to help
he's
your
doing.
own cause. It's a
You do
old baseball term about, if you're the pitcher, you got to get on base or you got to move the runner. You got to help your own cause. And
right.
so, kudos to CJ for doing that. What beer are you drinking?
I'm drinking a Michelob Ultra.
Mickey. She's
Mickey.
light. I have in my hand a beer that I've been looking for probably a year or so that I've gone without.
Mm.
It's never been a game day chug beer. I've spoken about it on this podcast no less than 5 times. We have the the Alaskan White.
Oh, yes. I've seen Alaskan beers
The college beer.
around. College beer? Is that where I saw it in College Station?
I know that that's where, whenever Evan and I lived together, there was a lot of Alaskan White in the vicinity.
Ah,
That
yes.
that cool little
Well,
table. This thing, you can't see it. Hold on.
the one with all your beer. Yeah, yeah.
This thing.
I remember that.
It's very funny to talk about the college beer habits because you can see this one line right through the middle here, starting here. Those are
Yeah.
all red stripe. That's all Evan, the red stripe. And then over here in this corner, the wall of Dos Equis. That's Jake Heidman. Many contributors. Many are called.
Shout out, Evan and Jake.
There you go. There you go.
I got a whole bunch of those beer caps in a bin
Sorry.
at my other residency, the townhouse that we're moving out from, and I need something to do with it. But I don't want to put in the time and effort to do that. I got other projects I want to do. But
epoxy is a
I also,
fun thing.
yeah, but I also just don't want to throw it away because each of those bottle caps, there are memories in those, and
There's
some
some history
wine.
there.
There's some wine corks as well. It's just when you look at the whole, it's just a metal trash bin of bottle caps and wine corks, and you just look at it, you go, "Wow, I did that."
The least amount of effort that you can put in that would put them to good use is to take them to Bottle Cap Alley and just throw them out
Dump
there.
them. Oh yeah.
It's like scattering a loved one's ashes in a place that they love. It's a similar.
That is
vibe.
true. I didn't think
It's not
of
like
that.
you're
It's
littering.
like, yeah, it's repurposing. Honestly,
You're gentrifying the town.
well, it's yeah. I mean, it's beautification. It's recycling. It's all of it.
It's
So
damn near charity.
it's damn near charity. It's giving back, giving
It's
back,
giving back.
dude. Giving back to the roots that helped build it. So, it's a good idea.
I have I have
Maybe we could
some
do a ceremonious game day chug
a
and
trip to
call it
Bottle
a
Cap Alley.
trip to Bottle Cap Alley here this summer. Wouldn't that be something? Game day chug
I
on the
have.
road to Bottle Cap Alley.
I mean, football season. Going to a football game is something we always talked about doing. Bring the koozies or some merch and give away some merch and
That's
go to
true, but
Bottle Cap Alley
I want to get rid of these things before, like, I don't want to hold on to them for another
until
4 months.
football season. It's just that's yeah. You're gonna have to go a little sooner.
I guess I've held on to them for 10 years,
I
10,
mean, what's another
13.
6 months?
What's another 6 months? Right,
Um,
babe?
she said, "Right." You didn't hear it, but I heard it.
Yeah,
Did you
that's right.
see? Did you see the schedule releases for the NFL?
I saw a
Some of
few. Saw out.
the social
Saw the
media.
Texans. Yeah, the Texans was good actually. I I
Did,
I I hope it was fake blood with Brian Cushing, but I don't know. It was.
who can say for sure?
Yeah, who's ever sure?
Uh,
I hope he's
the
ahead like that
the Trevor Lawrence one was funny. Uh, I actually
until you
believed it
found out
for
it
a
was
day.
fake. Yeah,
Yeah, I believed it for a day
that's
because
a
the
guy
wig
that should
was really
be
good.
there. No, yeah, and the cut was good. I mean, it looked real. I believed it.
Yeah, for a whole day. Um, saw something else today. This is just a nice little thought starter for you. Um, it's one of those you get 100 chances for $1 million. Okay, you have to do one of these four things: tackle Derrick Henry 1-on-1, make a layup over Victor Wembanyama, um, make contact with Paul Skeens on the mound, or save a penalty kick from Cristiano Ronaldo. You get 100 tries at each of them. I'm going to say that maybe you don't get concussed. You turn injuries off because if Derrick
Yeah,
Henry hits you once, you could be a heap on the ground. Um, but where do you think you'd head there?
you get 100 tries. You get 100 tries. So just because you're concussed doesn't mean you can't walk. So
You better get up.
I mean, like, oh, yeah. So I don't
I'm just
know. I
interested.
don't. What would you say? What would you say?
I would say make contact against Paul Skeens. It's foolish, yes, but it says make
Like, what is
contact.
just contact? Like,
A
it could be a
foul
foul tip.
tick, yeah, a
It
foul
could just
tip
be a.
counts.
It could be a bet right into the catcher's mitt, huh?
And I get 100 hacks to get a foul tip. That's the best chance I have. I'm not making a layup. I
Yeah.
struggle on layups against air. Um,
No, yeah. No, I'm looking at the guy now. I'm five. I tell people I'm 5'11 3/4, but it's really like 5'10 3/4, maybe.
I give
Probably
myself
the
5'11", 5'8". The
oh,
license says 6 foot. Made sure of that.
you did. You put the license 6 foot.
Yeah, I did. I did.
I'll put the license 6 foot. I got to get it changed.
You
I'll do
should.
it. I
You
should.
should. It feels good. It's only for you. No one really cares. It's a
What
you
if I
thing.
put 6'5"? What if I put, can I put 6'5"?
You might have to look the
No,
part if you put 6'5".
no.
You might have to
They're
wear some
gonna
lifts.
flag it. They're gonna flag it. They're gonna go, hey, you need to. We're gonna we're gonna not give you this license right now. You're gonna have to come down and see the judge. We're gonna have to,
Sir, will you
sir, Mister
put your back
Johnson.
against the wall? Will you put your
You do
back against
not.
the wall?
You do not look like you're 6'5". Can you put your back against the wall? Can you
All
bring me
right,
the
now
tape, man? The
now step
tape.
out.
The tape measure, it's in the bottom drawer.
Can you imagine the how bad you'd clog up the works at the DMV just by asking them to find a tape measure and put you against the wall? You'd be 2 hours. You'd ruin everyone's day
Yeah.
for your
This
selfish
idiot.
pride.
This idiot tried to pull out that he was 6'5" and he wasn't even wearing heights. Heightening.
You make it like
He wasn't even,
yeah, you have an operation scheduled to get the leg lengthening surgery, but you haven't done it yet. Your license is going to expire sooner, so you're just forecasting the 5 inches. You've seen those
what was the
surgeries,
last?
right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're horrible. They're horrible.
Crazy.
Yeah. Ugh. What people do to their bodies just pisses me off sometimes. Just, I
What
don't know.
look, if you're 5'4", it
It
doesn't
doesn't
make
piss
it
me.
any better. It doesn't make it any better for you to be 5'8".
Yeah.
It's
Well,
no
and,
difference to me.
and unproportionately, like your legs are 5'8", but your top half are 5'4".
Your
Like
torso is
you,
still tiny.
you don't look the part. But it doesn't. Shit like that doesn't piss me off. It's just why. Why can't you just be? Why can't you just be happy with who you are? Be happy. You're beautiful, people. You're beautiful. You know it. Stay happy. Right?
Don't
Is
worry.
that the
Don't
message?
worry.
Don't
Be
worry.
happy.
Be happy.
Exactly.
What was the fourth thing you said? There was Wimby
Oh,
Skeens.
yeah, and save a penalty kick from Ronaldo.
Save a penalty kick from Ronaldo.
I can understand that one because at some point it's a guess.
Yeah, it
It
is a guess.
already is a guess.
Again, if I was 6'5", I would totally pick that one. Totally.
Just more length. If it was not just your
More,
legs. If you had arm length.
more length. You do have a 50-50 shot and 100 attempts, so that would probably be the case. But given my height, my weight, my athletic ability, I'm going to have to cheer for you on the Paul Skeens because I don't got a shot at any of it. So go for it,
Okay.
bud. I'll
If
split the
injuries
money.
were turned off, if you got up every time like a spring chicken, okay, Henry is probably the most doable for a normal human being
Yeah.
because you just have to trip him. All
Yeah.
you have
I
to
mean,
do
that
is
is.
make a knee hit the ground.
How tall is Henry? He's
Derrick
not
Henry is
tall. He's
probably six
two,
foot three.
6'2". 6'2" without the hair. 6'3" with the hair.
I'm gonna look up his height. He's 6'2",
You know
252.
it. You know it. Uh, if you could be any height, what would it be?
6'2". Yeah,
6'2". 6'2"
yeah.
for sure. It's such a good
That's
height.
the ideal number. I mean, six
Yeah.
four maybe is second place there.
6'4" is still like it's conversation tall. Like it's like
Yeah,
oh
how's the weather up there? You can get that at
yeah,
6'4".
like you start getting that at 6'4". 6'2", you don't start
6'2",
getting that. You just
yeah,
tower over people.
you're at the
You're just
upper
commanding.
limit of
Yeah,
normal height.
commanding in a room at 6'2". 6'2" looks down at a guy at me,
Yeah,
and I look down at a
like
lot of
this.
people. Yeah, he's just like, what's going
Hey,
on? Pipsqueak.
pipsqueak, fresh meat.
Fresh meat. What's going on there? Um. So yeah, I don't know. I'd probably pick Derrick Henry or Paul Skeens, but the more thinking about it, maybe 100 attempts. It just depends on where Wimby's at. is he like just sitting there in the paint and I'm just come charging in from half court? Just
You
then
gotta
no.
hit a really fat floater. You've got to like.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if he, like it's kind of one on one and 100 attempts, maybe one time I can get by him. It
I
just
think that
I don't know.
them confining it to a layup is actually harder. Like if you could say to make a shot against Victor Wembanyama, because then you
Yeah,
could just
for,
get to where he's not gonna.
yeah,
There's a point where he won't be
because
face guarding you.
one on one, he's got to make a decision. Is he going to play up top because I'm
Right.
sure a little guy like me could get around him pretty
Or through his
easily,
legs. Through his legs.
yeah, through his legs. So he's got to like kind of play the middle. So a shot over him would be easy. So the layup is tricky. And would they allow you to do a floater? See, I
I
think
mean,
like just making contact with the hit, with that seems like a little bit too easy. But it's damn hard to hit a baseball. So
yes, yes, it is. I have very little reference for that kind of velocity and the movement that he has. Um, I've hit a ball that was in the 90s before, but 92 and 98 are different animals.
oh yeah, how
Three
did that
digits is
feel?
crazy.
How did it feel on the
Um,
hands? Kind of rattle your
didn't
elbows, your bones.
didn't ring me. Didn't ring me. I'm a I was a pull hitter, and I hit this fastball. It almost felt like I didn't hit it, and it went right over the first baseman's head into right field. Um, I was super duper late, um, but it didn't hurt. I hit it okay. I didn't get sawed off. If I did, I'd probably have cried. Um,
Good, good.
but yeah,
Proud of you.
I mean, sometimes you go up there and you just gotta let her go. You just gotta. It's gonna be there.
Yeah, yeah,
Time it up a little.
yeah, yeah. So I
The
don't know.
problem is
Yeah,
he
I'm
has
probably
98 and 88 that look the same until they're three-quarters of the way there.
right,
And that's
and
scary.
it's there before you even
And then
realize
it
that
goes.
it's there. Yeah. So I don't know. It's definitely between Henry and Skeens. I might lean towards Henry. I think.
It feels so insulting to like say any of them. Like I could do any of them, you know. I can't.
I,
It's not gonna happen.
I don't. I don't think like if he was like it has to be when he like coming out of the backfield. It's not like if I could tackle him with a as he's running on a 30 yard downhill sprint.
Oh
You
no,
know that ain't
no! It
gonna.
has to be. We have to have like 5 yards of separation whenever they say
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Even then, it's gonna
it's
be
still a
in
lot of
probably
steam.
try. That's probably gonna be in try like 98. I get him down.
You have to just
Like,
dive for ankles. You have to just dive for ankles.
eventually, I kind of just hop on him the first 50 times and just wear him out, you know, and just
The thing is
get,
that
get him tired.
he would love it. He would be having such a good time. It'd be so scary. It would be really scary. Um, saw a clip today. Speaking of scary, a a Cincinnati Reds pitcher. Uh, Somebody hit a line drive right back up the middle, and whenever he finished his pitch, he was kind of turning like his ass to the batter, but the ball kept coming, and it rode up high under the cheek, and it made contact right at the bottom of the cheek in the like
Mm,
upper groin, and
mm,
the Reds manager's Terry Francona, right? He said it hit him in the meat, and he said he said, "Please tell me you had a cup on." And he said, "No, coach, I don't wear a cup when I pitch." And he said, "Man, I wear a cup if I watch the game on TV." It really,
That's a good.
really, it only takes one to where you start wearing a cup.
Yeah, I bet he's wearing one now. It won't be for a couple of weeks. He might need to ice that thing. He might be out for a little bit. Terry
It just
Francona is
hit.
in Cincinnati.
Yes, yeah, he was last year
Is
too.
this his first season? No. Oh.
I think that he led them to the playoffs last year. That was the first time in a long time.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah, you're right. He would have been a good guy to come here and replace Dusty Baker.
yeah, I don't know if
Damn.
he was even like in the market. I
No, no, we
I don't
did. We
remember.
well, I mean, it could have been overlap between like
Yeah,
the
Cleveland.
Cleveland was his last year, and then it was Joe's first year here, and then but still, should have seen writing on. Is this Joe's third year?
Yes, 23 was his first. Yeah,
24 was the first. If
he
this is
lost
his
in
third,
23 to those guys.
right? Yeah, that was Dusty's last year. Dusty came back for one
No, I
last
thought
run.
Dusty rode off.
No, because I remember the quote saying that he always said that if he's gonna win one, he was gonna go try for another. So he
Hmm.
came back, and we lost to
Okay,
the team we don't say.
right, right. We just beat them in a series this last week.
Now,
Uh,
the boys
took
win
two
the
out of
win
three.
the
If you
win
get
the
the
important.
boot,
It's
yeah.
just, is there any enthusiasm you have for your sports teams at the moment?
I
Any
have
of them?
enthusiasm for players. Um, I love to watch Jordan. I love to watch Spencer Arrighetti. I am looking forward to seeing Hunter Brown. Um, I like to watch the young outfielders. There's a guy on the Astros right now. I guess he was playing shortstop for a few days there. Braden Shoemake, and he was an Aggie. He was there while I was there, and
Ah, so
so
y'all go wait.
so we go way back. He's probably listening now, um, and so
Shout
I
out.
like watching him. Shout out Shoemake. But yeah, no, it's tough to watch. It's very tough to watch, but you still have the best player on the planet, and so I like to watch him. That's
And
that's
Jordan
about it.
Perez.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah.
He's
That's the
playing
guy.
like I haven't watched one Astros game all year. I don't think they've been on national TV. Well,
I,
or I just haven't. I've missed them when they have been. So
I couldn't tell you if they've played on national television or not.
I don't think they have. But they're not playing like they should be anyway. That's
Yeah,
what I think.
yeah, no. I mean, they're underachieving, and they're also still just so hurt. They just keep getting hurt. It's annoying. Um, let me see. I had something. I had something. Something for
My
you.
wife was telling me about this patient they have at her rehabilitation clinic, and he was getting just. It was 2 o'clock, and just game one of the Spurs series. And it was 2 o'clock, and he was just so fired up, ready for the game. When's the game starting? I'm ready. When's the game starting? I just can't. He knew everything about the Spurs, and they're like, game's not till 7. Game's not till 7. You still got time. He's like, God dang it, I wanted to start now. He was so excited. I was like, man, I can't wait to feel like that again. I can't
That
wait to
man was
feel like
asleep.
that.
That man fell asleep.
for sure. But
That
you know
game
how
that game
excited.
went double OT. He was out
Yeah,
by the middle of the third.
no doubt. But you know how excited he was when he saw that they won the next day. I mean, it's
Oh
just
yeah.
you can't
A,
beat
a
that. You
a
can't
box
beat
score fist pump whenever you wake
that.
up and
Yeah,
you see the box score. Yeah, man. Boom.
yeah. There ain't nothing better.
Um,
I guess watching
I th-
is better, but it's late. It's late.
I think that the Texans have a overseas game uh, this coming up season. That's going to be like the early game. It's going to be like 8:30 on a Sunday that the Texans
Oh,
play.
yeah.
I'm I don't like
Um,
it, but I'll say I'm looking forward to it.
I'm okay
Like
with
it's
it
a
because
cool
it's one.
thing.
I'm okay with it because it's one of our away games. Like it doesn't count as
Yes,
one of our
yeah, we
home.
didn't take a home game. Yeah.
So
Thank you,
that's cool.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
However, what's a better home field advantage for Jacksonville? Yeah, being in the UK or being in Jacksonville?
I don't know. I think it
Tough
is
to
going to be a
say.
good game.
I mean, we had good
I,
games against them last season.
me personally, I would love it if one day, um, it was a, I don't know, more regular thing. That those 3 4 week stretch the NFL does with the 8:30 London games with the European games, it's awesome.
Well,
You just you
it's
wake
not
up.
going away. It's not going away. It's only going to get more and more prevalent. They're trying to
I
make
know.
the game a global thing, so it's going to keep happening.
Yeah, which fine. I think it's just shouldn't happen on important weeks of the season. Like week one, it should be at home. It should be at home in
Yeah,
at a home field. Just should be in front of the home fans. I think week
it's
one. I think
eh,
Bell's open the season up in Mexico or something like that. Brazil,
yeah. I don't like that,
maybe
and they did that
Argentina.
last year. Like the Eagles' home opener was in Brazil, or their opener was in Brazil or something. That
Oh yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
need
yeah.
to happen.
It was that. It was that. The defending Super Bowl champions were opening up, not at home. Yeah, that doesn't need to happen.
I think that no matter what it is, where it is, that if you leave the country, you get a bye week the next week. Just you, we're not.
Yeah,
That's a lot to ask.
yeah. But now teams are playing 2 games in London, so they're
Yeah,
getting reg, regular practice week.
yeah. They stay for 2 weeks. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'd hate to be that guy to schedule or girl, that person to schedule the. Yeah, I would make the
or
schedule.
lady. I don't know. Don't leave it to a man to make the schedule. Is that what you're saying? Or lady.
No, no. What I'm saying is, I would hate to be that person who has to make the NFL schedules. That would be a stressful job, I think.
It
You
has
know,
to be a computer at this point.
you
It
would
has to
think,
be
but
an AI.
I guess. But at one point, it wasn't. At some point, it was somebody who had to do that, and that had to be a stressful job. Think about it. They would think of the best schedule, write it up, and they would send it up top. And they would be like, "No, no,
No,
they
we can't have
you can't
Arizona in prime time week 2. You're
get
done.
yeah, kidding me? Are you
Okay,
kidding me?"
you know what? I thought of it. I've been thinking of it. We were talking about like segments. Need a segments, right? Buy or sell type of segment where we come with one each week. I thought of the
Mm-hmm.
name of it.
Mm-hmm.
the The title is "Slam It," like slam your drink, or can it, can it,
Can't.
throw it out. So you're either slamming or you're canning.
Okay.
And I have
Slamming. Okay. What is it?
Okay. I'm on Twitter a little much. Okay. I admit. I am canning these incredibly stupid AI videos that are like fruit families. There's like a grape who's their boss, and the banana goes to work for the grape and like gets fired unjustly and goes home. How am I going to feed my family? And the little bananas are like, it's okay, Dad, we love you. Have you seen this? You're not terminally online enough for this.
I've seen the health videos where they're just like, I'm a cold, like I'm something like blah 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 in your teeth.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
same thing, same type of thing. I saw one that came up today, and it was like two cherries that were born, and they were stuck together by the stem, and one of them was fine, and the other one was rotten, and like just these two cherries living together. I was like, how is this a 3-minute video? Am I going to watch the whole thing? Am I going to leave immediately? People are making freaking bank on this. Someone made money by making that, and no one likes it. No one likes it.
And it's just auto generated stuff. Have you seen some of these people, like their walls? Like they have rooms. It's just like shelves of cell phones. Just like
the bots, the bot farms,
the bot farms that are just posting all these videos, sharing, just to get these tractions, and then they trend, and then they go.
All they got to do is get views, and the views equal dollars, which is, I mean, it's insane. Anyway, canning the AI fruit family videos. And I leave it to you.
Yeah, I mean, I would can that too. It doesn't hurt me. I don't get enough, so.
Think real quick about something that you can either get behind or throw to the wayside.
Gotcha. Okay. Slam it or can it? Oh.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Yeah. I don't know. Off the dome, I can't really think of anything.
It can be good. You know, it could be something that you like. How are the ducks doing down at the park?
You know what? You'll like this one. I'll slam.
Okay.
Turkey. Man.
Yes.
Barbecue. I will.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had an experience, huh?
I had an experience, and it was good. It was good. Is it something that I will continue to order every single time? No.
It's okay.
But it was good.
Was
so
good.
I will slice that.
Not a dry bird.
I will slice the barbecue turkey.
It's a wet bird. The bird stayed wet.
It's a wet bird.
Oh, man. In the spirit of you moving, you're probably doing little miscellaneous things around the house, or at least noticing the things that need to be done at some point in the near future. I got a harebrained idea, I guess you could say, that my PlayStation was rotting here upstairs, and I wanted to bring it into my room. And so I mounted my PlayStation behind my television in my room. And so I've brought the PS4 into my room. I had cut the hole at the top to run the wires down the wall and then out by the outlet. But my TV is mounted so high that there is a horizontal stud that signifies the top of the wall that is blocking the cords from the inside. So I bought like a bendy drill bit basically to where I'm
Yeah.
going to have to stick it in the hole, bend it down, and drill a hole down in order to feed these wires. I haven't done it yet. Kind of scared. Probably should call an electrician. Um,
Yeah, go for it. It's your home. Try it. That's how you try. You trial. How you figure
try,
things out. YouTube it.
I like how you left out the error part. I've YouTubed it. Oh, I've YouTubed it. It's in there.
Yeah.
It's I have a it right now. I have a cord hanging. You know, I have the long cord hanging down to the outlet, but I also have two holes. So,
Last
um,
week I went to Walmart during my lunch break, and I had nothing to do. So, but I was looking at the PS5s. They're still like $700. They're still
that's insane.
ridiculously insane. That's so
You'd think
much.
four.
Still, it's been
You'd think four. Four. It used to be like
yeah,
$3.99.
yeah, and that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, hasn't it been like 2 years since they've
More than
come out?
that. More than that. It's
Two or three,
probably been.
yeah,
I'm gonna guess
four,
4 or
four,
5 years.
4 years. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the game that I'm playing that I brought the PlayStation down there for is now like 12 years old.
Yeah,
Still going strong.
I don't even play mine.
I know, and
It was
I wasn't, and so that's why whenever I got this idea, I was like, okay, well, let's see, like if I play it because it's here, and I do, we play it more, certainly
it was
more.
last play apartment in Wyoming, and since then we moved from to a house in Wyoming where it was then sat in a closet, and then we went to a townhouse here in Texas where it sat in a closet. And now it's currently sitting here in a closet. There's a lot on it. I don't know. I don't want to open it and turn it on to figure out what's on it. You know what games are on it to see what I can sell it for. But I
I
also
want to
just
ask
don't.
you, outside of sports games, what games do you actually own a disc for?
A disc for. Um, I mean, I don't even know where my games are. I know toward. I bought a lot of games on the PS4 for the
Oh yeah,
last few years playing it, and I mean, it was the Assassin's Creed games, Madden or 2K. Those were usually the cycle.
I have
One.
something like 5 Assassin's Creed games downloaded to the
There
system.
was there was that LA Noir game
Oh
that
yeah,
I really liked.
the
That was a
detective game.
fun.
That game is fun. That game is fun.
Yeah.
I was bad at the interrogating, and so I would never get shit right, and I would have to
Yeah.
look
I
up what's the answer.
yeah. I mean, I was bad the entire game, but it was just fun playing.
I'm trying to think of what other games I have. The game that I'm playing, spoiler alert, not very much of a spoiler, is Destiny. You saw me playing that in Bahia
Yeah.
House.
I've
It's
seen. Yeah, you played that one. Grand Theft Auto. I played a lot of Grand Theft Auto.
I don't think I've ever played more than a couple hours of Grand Theft Auto. Same goes for basically any game with a gun, not named Destiny. I played like Call of Duty at a neighbor's house. I never was any good, so
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying to think.
really good at those games. Played on the Nintendo's big on the 007 games. GoldenEye.
Yeah,
GoldenEye is my shit, man. That's probably my all-time favorite game.
it's you're not alone in that. There's a lot of people who agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Trying to think of what games I have. I have a GameCube also. I bought
Or
that like last year.
Banjo Kazooie was a great game. Did you ever play that one on Nintendo 64?
I think so. I don't know that I owned it. I had
Great
an
game.
I had an N64. I was a I was a Sega baby.
What
I
was
had
that?
a
The game?
Genesis. I had a Sega Genesis, a Sega Saturn, and a Sega Dreamcast. Um,
What, what was the box?
the
Did you have the
GameCube.
box? The GameCube? Yeah.
I've got a GameCube. It's in sight. Um, yes, I see it. Um, Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion went incredibly hard. Um, let's see. Super Mario Sunshine. Did you ever
Super
play that
Mario
one?
Bros. No, but you played Super Mario Brothers, right?
Yeah, yeah. You're talking
Yeah.
N64
Did,
Super Mario.
growing up, did you ever get your haircut at the at Cool Cuts or Cool Cuts for Kids or something like that?
No, no. But I
Ever?
know what you're talking
Do you know
about.
what
They had
I'm
the
talking
games.
about?
They had the games in
Yes.
the
Like
in the chairs.
play the games while you're getting your haircut. Oh, I went there all the time.
My
Not all the
dentist
time. Every
had
time.
that. My childhood
Oh,
dentist
that's
had those chairs waiting for like whenever you were in the waiting room, they would take you back or whatever. Go
the
play
waiting room
that before
had.
you. Yeah,
That's cool,
yeah.
man.
That
We grew up. I think we're gonna give we're gonna give our children a great childhood, but man, it's tough to replicate.
Um, speaking of that exact thing, because I've had that thought. Um, way too early. Had no reason other than I think it was the last time that we did this podcast. I went back to bed still with a buzz and not yet tired. And so I was scrolling eBay, of course. And whenever you scroll eBay drunk, you buy things. I
Yeah.
um, bought two Nintendo DS and like five Pokemon games so that these children,
Wow.
instead of having an iPad or an iPod Touch or what that doesn't even exist anymore, but
Yeah.
instead of having something like that where they're doom scrolling YouTube, you're raising a Charmander. Okay, you're gonna do it.
They're gonna go catch Pokemons.
Yes, yes, yes. You're gonna learn to
Good.
read just like I did.
You should let them have that Pokemon game though. You know where
Yeah.
they can go and you know what I'm talking. No, the
Oh,
one like
Pokemon
on the
Go.
yeah.
Yeah, until they wander out into the street to go catch one or something.
That's true. Yeah, you gotta do that.
The house in College Station that we lived at, whenever Pokemon Go was a big deal, we would take the dogs on a walk, and there was a house that had a gorilla in the front yard. Do you remember that? It was like on Brothers or something like that. They had a giant gorilla statue in the front yard on all fours, standing proud. And Pokemon Go made it one of the stops, like where you go and you
Uh,
stop there and you can get materials or whatever, Pokeballs. And we'd go on this walk, and there'd be like six people parked out in front of this house. I was like, if I was the owners of this gorilla, like, leave my monkey alone. Get out of here, you heathens. Playing your Pokemon game. Like, they're
Leave my
70
monkey.
something years old. They're not. This isn't a young man's decision to have a gorilla in the yard.
What a time to be alive when people were running around going crazy over Pokemon.
They're doing it now with the cards, man, and that shit drives me crazy because I know that I had what are now cards that are worth six figures. I know that I had them. I had them in a little folder in the sleeves and everything, and gave them away. Gave them away.
Yeah.
Now they're a
Shit
better performing than the stock market.
I don't think I own it. Maybe I have. Maybe I've owned. I just can't think of anything I've owned that's of
Well,
value
you
like
said
that.
it. You said it a couple. I guess it was a couple of weeks ago that you never. You made a conscious decision as a kid that you said these Pokemon are for losers. I'm not touching these things.
I did do that. I never got into the Pokemon, and I refused to. So yeah, they went and I got 'em the pack, and I just threw them in the drawer, and or I would just throw them and give them
Dude,
to my friends.
if you threw them in the drawer and you had them still, that would be incredible. You're like,
Oh,
I
they're
just never gave a damn.
long. They went into the junk drawer, and what I
Yeah.
don't know.
Even the packs.
That's
I mean, like an individual pack from whenever we were in grade school, if it's like in good shape, can go for thousands of dollars, which is
yeah.
just insane. Insane.
Now I used to have, and they're probably useless because they're just little cardboard tearouts. But there used to be SI Kids or something like that. They used to
Uh
have
huh.
like a sheet of like sports cards. I used to have all those. Those use, but I threw those away at some point.
I have a couple comic books that I think my brother gave me whenever I was a kid that are still in the plastic. I've
Yeah,
looked them
sweet.
up in the past. You know, it's not like they're crazy. They haven't gone like exponential, so I'm not going to
Yeah.
sell them. But um, here's a funny one. Um, it's in the same vein. Um, we were in the middle of cleaning up, top to bottom in the kids' rooms, basically, and in my son's closet was an American Girl doll that my mom had bought for Logan when she was born. So
Oh,
2022 to 2026. Well, my daughter sees it in the process of cleaning and says, I need it. I have to have it. We need to get it out of the box. I want to play with it. And I said, I
right.
think that's a collectible. I think that's one of those toys that we're not going to open and we're going to save it and this and that. And she goes, I really want to play with it. Please, please, please. I really want to play with it and throwing a fit. Um, I said, let's call Nani about it, see what Nani thinks. And Nani said, baby, if you want to play with it, you play with it. And so we open it,
Hell,
we play with it.
hell yeah.
Um, and afterwards,
Toys are meant.
I maybe 10 minutes after it's open, I walk out to the truck to get something and I say, I'm going to look it up on eBay just to know. And I look it up on eBay. In the box, unopened, which was the condition that it was, $725. Called my mom. I said, how much did you pay for it? She said, I think it was about $100. I was like, okay, okay, well, it's $725 on eBay right now. Um, hate to see what it would do in 10 years. Yeah,
uh,
and it's just another doll, in a world full of
just
toys, it's just another doll.
you need to watch Toy Story again, man. You need to watch that with some
You
serious.
get some love
You need to
back.
get some love back for the toys. That toy has been sitting in that box for years and years, just watching other toys being played with and asking, "Why me?
I mean,
Why
it's been in
me?"
the confines of the closet. It hasn't even been
I'm
able to see.
yeah, stuck in this dark closet, dusty dark closet, and finally
Gaining
woke up,
value.
slowly gaining value.
I don't know, man.
Screw that shit.
700% increase. The moral of the story, everyone listening, and I know you are, like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Play with your toys.
When it comes to these types of things, buy two. Buy two. Play with one. Keep one.
Buy two.
Buy two.
So then you're only making $300 instead of
Let them play with one and let the other one accrue the value.
right. But you're so if they cost one
If
hundred
they cost a
dollars,
hundred
you're gonna
bucks, I'm paying two now.
get
Yep. Yep.
to sell one for 300. To sell one for $700.
Then I made five, and we're playing with the other one. I made 4. If you want
All right.
to, no, I made 5. It's a $500 profit plus I have one to play with.
Yeah, I guess, but you still paid the $200
It's a
initially.
fact. It's a fact. Buy 2. Buy 2. Oh, I had a good flight fight for us. If you want to go ahead and go flight fighting,
Yeah, we can go fighting.
it's we're calling back to an episode or two ago, but long enough to where I think it's kind of funny. Um, prettiest states we've never been to. Prettiest states that we've never been to.
Prettiest states we've never been to.
I'll say, okay, like if you had a cup of coffee in the state, I think you could still pick it. Like I was in a Georgia airport, but I wasn't really in Georgia. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But
Yeah.
if you were ever on a trip, if you ever had a hotel or stayed a night or whatever,
I haven't been to that many states. I can pick through states I've never even stepped foot in.
you had the first pick
Jesus.
the last time. You took the Chargers with the number 1 pick on the uniforms draft. And so for my first pick, I'm taking Montana.
Yeah, I can't take Montana. Beautiful state though.
I guess I should have saved it till the end because you can't have it.
Highly. Yeah. It's a good one though.
Yeah.
It is a good one. We loved it. We want to go back. Don't know when, but we'll be back. You hear that, Montana?
You hear that big sky country?
Big sky. We'll be back. All right. With my first pick, I'm gonna pick New York.
New York.
The great of New York.
Yeah, never step foot in New York. Probably never will, if it's up to me.
Really?
I don't have any desire to visit New York.
Madeline loves New York City, so she's been twice. So we're definitely probably one day gonna have a family trip to New York City someday.
You'll have to tell me how it goes. You'll have to tell me how it goes.
I will.
Yeah, I just
will.
don't have any no desire. Anyway. Go on. Probably beautiful in the upper New York, off of the island and out of the big city.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to check it out. Manhattan, all that stuff. Anyway, I would also say, Virginia.
Okay. That's good. I believe
Right.
I've been to Virginia. So,
Or maybe maybe I should have said Vermont. I don't know.
yeah. There's one in here. I might snake you here, but I had one that I was really hoping that you wouldn't get. You didn't. I'm gonna take it here. I'm taking Michigan. Michigan is a little known golf mecca. The lakes are crazy. The lakes are insane. I'd like to go to the Great Lakes. YouTube rabbit hole for the people. Shipwrecks of the Great Lakes. So many shipwrecks in the Great Lakes. Don't know why. Something crazy happens out there on the lakes, and they underestimate the swells or whatever because it's like an ocean out there.
Yeah.
So many shipwrecks in Michigan.
Practically sea.
It is a sea. Yeah. Call it a sea. The Michigan Seas. The Great Seas.
The Great Seas.
And I'm going to stick with the M theme, and I'm going to take Maine.
Yep, there you go. That's what snaked me. That's the one I was kind of thinking of. My
I've looked
boss is
into
retiring.
some Maine trips. I have looked into some Maine trips.
My boss is retiring next week's her last week, and she said that her and her husband are going to go spend a couple weeks in Maine. And I said, "Man, that sounds lovely."
What don't you want? Why don't you wait until the leaves change? You know, get what you're there for.
Ah, I don't know. The lobster's good all year long. Go,
Hey, the lobsters are good right now as they're gonna get.
go, go when the lobster's good. That's good right now.
Have you partaken in the crawfish yet since our last?
Went to a crawfish boil. Actually, the last 2 weekends had Mother's Day crawfish, and then last weekend
Good.
we some neighbors invited us over for some crawfish. So
I just wanted to
wife
make
and I.
sure that you weren't. Want to make sure you weren't going to miss the season.
We're not. We didn't miss the season.
Good.
We didn't miss the season last year. We just got it in New Orleans.
Nolans.
New Orleans.
All right, 2 to you. You've taken New York and Virginia.
All right.
Two powerhouses of the colonies.
That's right. That's right. And I will continue with this and take Massachusetts.
There you go. You have the political power center of 1770s America.
And then I will take. I will take Washington State, like Washington State.
Yes, I honestly hate whenever people say Washington and then have to clarify with state. The other one's
I
DC.
hate it. I hate it too. But
When I say Washington,
you,
I mean the one up there.
yes,
You
thank
know,
you. Okay, now I
the other
know.
one is DC. To me, if you say
I agree.
DC, I know what
I
you're talking about.
Yeah, or say Washington D.C.
Yeah, but if you just say Washington, I'm not assuming. I'm not assuming the district.
Or I hate it when politicians they go and when I get up to Washington, it's just like, why are you going to Washington? Are you on the wrong
What are you
flight?
doing up there?
You should go to D.C.
I mean, when I
Go
get
to
to the
Washington.
district,
Yeah, you
you're going the
you're on the
wrong
wrong
way.
flight.
Wrong flight.
You're going
Okay, these are my
two to
last.
you.
My last two. Um. Okay, I am going to take North Cackalack with my next pick. I think that North Carolina's probably got some real nice beaches, some real nice golf, some real nice weather, real nice water. Sounds
Yep.
like a good time. And
Sounds
then
like a good.
I gotta go wild card. Gotta go a little wild card here. I've been to Tennessee. I need to see what Kentucky's like. Kentucky's
Yeah,
probably on the undervalued or underrated side of this board here.
I agree. I compare it a lot to probably what Wyoming is. Where Colorado gets a lot of the
All
glory
the pub,
and
yeah,
all the pub. Maybe Tennessee is like that for those saltgrass states, or whatever we call those,
yeah,
the apple, the
the
Appalachian
Appalachians,
Mountains.
yeah. Well, we
So
say this about Kentucky, and West Virginia's like, I'm right here.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
right
right
here.
here, dude. Shut,
Shut the fuck up.
shut,
Shut the fuck up, West Virginia. Nobody asked you.
nobody asked
Weird
you.
looking ass.
West Virginia, the Utah of the Appalachians. So there we go.
I like the way
But
Utah looks.
but
Utah's pretty.
Utah's the most beautiful state in the country.
Even
I'll say that.
Salt Lake is beautiful. Like Also, one of
And
my favorite
top
airports.
from top to bottom, it is beautiful. If it was the only knock on Utah is that it's an enclosed state. It's the only knock, but
But
you've got
yeah,
everything. You've got everything. Is it
you're
me?
final. You're final.
Who's the one you picked before North Carolina?
Maine. I've got Montana, Michigan, Maine, North Carolina, and Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay, that's right. Um, I will pick Hawaii. No, Alaska.
It didn't even cross my mind to go out of the 48. Hawaii
Should
is
I
such an
go Hawaii?
easy pick. Great pick. Yeah, you can
Should
go
I
whichever
go Hawaii?
one you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Hawaii.
It's a really
Give
good
me
pick.
Hawaii.
It's a really good last pick of the draft. People have been pulling their hair out, saying, Hawaii, you assholes. Pick Hawaii. Yeah, Hawaii,
Everyone forgets.
it feels like it's not America. You
I
know,
think that was the I think that was the purpose when we purchased it. Like it was both Alaska and Hawaii. Like those were gonna be our uh, like Hawaii was going to be the America's vacation destination.
like
Like that,
satellite kingdoms.
that's where you go. Like that's where you go and have a good time.
When in
And then
reality, both decisions were made purely based on war. Like this
right,
one's halfway to Japan, and this one
right.
is 100 miles from Russia. So
I know. But what if? What if the world thought like I did
imagine all the people.
and give our people a nice place to go to the beach, and then we'll give this land up here, give them a nice place to go see the Bear Mountains, the biggest mountain.
President Johnson has decreed that all Americans receive 2 weeks paid vacation if it's taken to
Hey,
Hawaii.
into Hawaii. Now that's something
We're also building another island, Vacation Island.
that that's not a bad idea. I think it's like cities, like maybe smaller towns or even big cities, should partner with other cities and be like, you
The
can
Sister City Project.
the sister city project, and you partner with them, and there's deals like your workers get, you know, 3 days off if they come to vacation and spend their dollars here, and vice versa.
Or, like,
That's
yeah,
not
it counts as PTO, but it's actually state funded cross money PTO
yeah,
for, yeah, who would you want?
and
Who would you want, like Houston? You're talking about a big city. Who would you want Houston's sister city to be?
well, New Braunfels.
No, come on.
I guess.
Come on. We're across state lines. You gotta get across state lines here.
Cross state lines, Houston and something else.
San Diego. Except the people of
Sandy,
San Diego will never come to Houston for vacation.
that's true. You got to think about that. It's got to be a fair alternative. So we're probably looking more towards the mountains. So we'd probably strike a deal up with Denver and be like, look, Denver or Salt Lake City is probably who Houston would strike a deal with.
Yeah, yeah. You're trying to see water. We're an hour away from water. Come on down.
Right. Yeah.
We're
You're
trying
trying
to
to see
see. We're trying to not see the sun.
we're out of the heat here. So,
Uh, I
but if
guess
it was like an interstate thing, if it was a Texas thing, who would Houston, who would you want Houston to have if it was like a
like you could go to this town.
in this, yeah, in Texas? Who would you partner with? Who would your sister city be?
You see, because you're sending a lot of people. You got to have some kind of infrastructure to handle those kind of people.
But not all at the same. I mean, it's not all at the same time. It's all throughout the year.
I mean, it'd have to be hill country. It's got to
But
be a
break it down. Break it down even. It could. It doesn't have to be the whole city. I mean, Houston's got a big city, but
yeah,
like break it down to like Webster or like
like the
League City.
Woodlands. The Woodlands has reached a deal with Marble Falls. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
that's
Katy.
probably my answer. I like that. Like North Austin. Like
All right.
what else is up there? What are
Pflugerville.
the name? Somewhere out there.
All
Somewhere out
right.
there. New Braunfels is
I always like.
probably way up there too.
I think one day I'll get some property out in Llano,
Lano.
Texas. Llano, Texas, right off the Llano River,
We
kind of
once
central to
we once went
Austin.
on. I think it was for a July 4th. Um, Jake Scroggins' um, wife, I think girlfriend at the time, her family had uh, they had a property in Brownwood, which if you looked at the map of Texas, where it says Texas across the middle, it's like where the X is. It's like as middle of Texas as you can get. It's like a 5 hour drive in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
Phones didn't work, did not matter. This lake house
yeah.
had no internet. We watched 007 DVDs for 3 days, drank trash can punch, had a hell of a time.
Damn. Hell yeah.
I read a book, you know, that separated from
I thought
reality.
Brownwood was all the way down at the bottom.
That's Brownsville.
Brownsville. Gotcha.
There you go.
I was confused for a second. I was like, wait, there's a lake down there?
Pretty sure that's a river, Clayton. It's called the Rio Grande.
that's,
That's a trip
that's
I
the
would take
Gulf.
again, by the way, to Big Bend. We're probably going to do that one pretty soon, honestly. Big
Yeah,
Bend
you
was a
got
very
to.
fun time.
Have your kids been to a national park?
Nope. Nope.
Well, you gotta be their first national park.
That's a drive, boy. But yeah.
It's their home national park. Well, you can go camping.
No, we didn't go
Go.
camping.
No, you can. You
You
just
can.
said you'd like to go.
I said it's a long trip. And whenever we were there, we didn't really camp. We like Airbnb'd somewhere that was in the national park. It was one of those like solar plus generator and recycled rainwater
Um,
type of deals.
are you trying
Cool
to go
place though.
back, or
Would return. Uh oh. The face here is great. I got to take a photo just for the. I know it's probably my
lost you?
internet that's messing up. There we go. TJ? Okay. In the event that TJ doesn't come back, it's been a great episode. Glad to be back. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's sign off. It's probably me. Let's sign off. Good to see you.